If you are anything like me, you've probably spent a good chunk of your weekends curled up on the couch, tea in hand, completely charmed by Ryan PAEVEY. Whether he was stealing hearts as Nathan West on General Hospital or sweeping us off our feet as the modern-day Mr. Darcy in Hallmark's beloved classics, Ryan has always been more than just a pretty face on the screen. He feels like a friend. He feels like comfort. So, when the silence started, when the movies stopped appearing on the upcoming schedules and the social media posts shifted, we all felt a little tug in our chests. Where did he go? Recently, the silence was broken, and the truth is far heavier and more human than any scriptwriter could invent. In a move that has left fans both heartbroken and fiercely protective, Ryan PAEVEY has opened up about stepping away from the limelight. And the reason? It's a gut-wrenching reminder that behind the red carpets and the movie magic, life is fragile, and family is everything. The news that stopped us in our tracks. Let's be real for a second. We often put celebrities on a pedestal. We assume their lives are perfect, untouched by the gritty, painful realities the rest of us face. But Ryan recently shattered that illusion in the bravest way possible. In a series of candid revelations and statements that have rippled through the fan community, Ryan announced a hiatus, a step back from the acting world that made him a household name. This wasn't a standard PR statement about scheduling conflicts. This was raw. This was a man admitting that his world was shaking. Ryan revealed that he has been grappling with significant personal struggles, specifically involving the people he loves most. Life has taken a turn, the sentiment echoes. And sometimes, you have to put down the script to show up for the people who actually matter. A guest in grief. The details that broke our hearts. The emotional core of this story comes from recent insights where the curtain was pulled back completely. Whether it's through podcast appearances or deeply personal social media captions, the narrative has shifted from Hollywood heartthrob to devoted son. The heartbreaking news centers on a devastating family health battle. Reports and Ryan's own admissions have pointed to his mother's diagnosis with lung cancer as a pivotal moment that rearranged his entire universe. Imagine being at the height of your career, cameras flashing, expectations high, and receiving that phone call, the one we all dread. In a particularly moving recount, often detailed when he speaks as a guest on platforms where he feels safe to be vulnerable, the reality of losing a family member, either to the finality of death or the slow, agonizing process of a terminal illness, takes center stage. He spoke about the perspective shift. You know that feeling when a crisis hits, and suddenly, the things you stressed about yesterday, traffic, emails, deadlines, seem laughably insignificant. That is exactly where Ryan is. He isn't just dealing with the logistics of illness. He is dealing with the emotional tidal wave of potentially losing his anchor. For Ryan, who is known to be an adventurous spirit and a lover of nature, his family has always been his true north. The double-edged sword of fame. What makes this story even more relatable and infuriating on his behalf is the financial and professional betrayal he hinted at alongside the family tragedy. Ryan didn't just say, "I'm sad." He got real about the industry. He alluded to financial losses, to trusting the wrong people, and to the sheer exhaustion of trying to maintain a public persona while your private life is crumbling. It makes you want to reach through the screen and give him a hug, doesn't it? We often forget that actors are gig workers. If they don't work, they don't get paid. But how do you summon the energy to play a romantic lead, to smile and flirt and be charming, when you are terrified of what's happening in a hospital room back home? Ryan decided he couldn't fake it anymore, and honestly, that makes him more of a hero than any character he has ever played. Why we will wait for him. Here is the beautiful thing about the Hallmark and soap opera communities. We are loyal. When news broke that Ryan was pivoting his focus toward his jewelry business, Fortunate Wanderer, the outpouring of love was immediate. He isn't just Ryan the actor to us. He is a creator, an artist, and a human being doing his best. Fans have flooded his pages not with demands for new movies, but with prayers for his mother, with stories of their own grief, with validation that says, "Take your time. We aren't going anywhere." We love him because he is authentic. He didn't ghost us. He told us the hard truth. He is prioritizing love. He is choosing his mom over money and fame. That is the ultimate Hallmark movie message, played out in real life. He is resilient. He is channeling his energy into this handmade jewelry, finding therapy in creating with his hands. A new chapter, The Fortunate Wanderer. If you want to support Ryan right now, look no further than his passion project, Fortunate Wanderer. This isn't just merchandise. Ryan handcrafts jewelry, often using stones and materials he finds on his motorcycle trips into the wild. It's his therapy. In light of the heartbreaking news about his family, these pieces feel different now. They feel like talismans of strength. When he sits down to craft a ring or a pendant, he is likely processing the heavy emotions of his mother's illness and the massive changes in his life. Buying a piece from him now feels like a direct way to say, "I see you, and I support your journey." The takeaway: it's okay to not be okay. If there is one thing we should take away from Ryan PAEVEY's hiatus, it is this: it is okay to stop. It is okay to say, "I can't do this right now." It is okay to walk away from a successful career if it means saving your soul or holding the hand of someone you love. Ryan's story is a reminder to hold our loved ones a little tighter tonight. It's a reminder that we never truly know what someone is carrying behind their smile. To Ryan, we miss you on our screens, truly, but we would rather you be whole, healthy, and present with your family than see you in 100 more movies. Take all the time you need. Wander, heal, and love. The Hallmark family isn't just about happy endings on TV. It's about supporting each other through the messy, unscripted middle parts of life too. And right now, we are all sending that support to you.